Well, I am on my, let's see, one, two, my fourth video, I believe. This is Blast from the Past, Will Markland. Yes, we're going to check something that Gorgeous George dug up from his white ass, and we're going to find out other white trash shit that he has put out from his butt.
All right, this is something else we're going to be talking about right now. There's an individual that has been trolling me as well, that has been in the nightlife or has been in the scene in Hollywood, and he does different or was behind unsolved mysteries just as a cameraman, and also and unsolved mysteries back in the '80s. And this guy also had a one-time role in Scrubs, a non-speaking role in Scrubs, where he blew a kiss to another man, which tells you more than what you need to know. But this guy, and I did some digging up.
For you to be interested in that scene, you must have really tried to find some information regarding that kind of dialogue, George.
On this guy. This guy will make comments and run his mouth.
Oh, much the same as Leighton does now, yes.
Make comments about me. He's known as Blast from the Past on YouTube. That's his channel. Blast from the Past. And the guy's name is Will Markland. Now, at first, I thought that Brennan was behind the account.
Oh, man, he really thought Brennan was making those old videos about old stuff that happened.
And, well, I was wrong. This guy is an actual individual that got exposed to what I do or whatever. But living right next door to Faggot Brennan in the vicinity there in California land, this guy lives in North Hollywood. And this guy's had has had some experience in the acting field, or not really acting field, kind of behind the scenes, if you will. And this guy runs his mouth off. He hasn't come out and showed his face yet, but he comes out and does digs and.
But I'm sure you're gonna provide that for us, George.
Makes digs at me about my public access show. Well, I digged, and I found out that this motherfucker had a public access show in California back in the day. And it was called Insomnia All Night Long. And this is called the All Night Writing Meeting.
Now, we could see in that background, behind that laptop, that we got some junky shit. More like, this is sort of like something that Chris Chan would have. Just junky stuff. I mean, I'm not making fun of Chris Chan, but some of the things that is sort of a Chris Chan-like situation regarding the stuff in the back that's messy.
1990. This guy's got to be in his 60s or something. This guy's definitely got to be old, in his 60s, and yet this guy, being that age, willing to troll somebody.
I gotta stop there because, you see, I dealt with all kinds of ignorant fucks at all ages. Trolls. Some of them got children, some of them got grandchildren, some of them are teachers, some of them are kindergarten teachers, some of them have all fields, types of things that you wouldn't even know, and you wouldn't even believe what they do behind the scenes. So because a person is in their 60s doesn't mean they can have a mind of a 16 or 20-year-old idiot. I dealt with a man on the forums about 5-6 years ago. He was in his 80s. He was making fun of at me because I didn't know nothing about electronics. And I told him, I asked him, a man of your age and you are just making fun of someone like me? I got more better sense than you got. I'm younger than you. And he called me a dumbass and got butthurt, and then he ended up changing his avatar and put his real face on. I remember that was so funny. But just to make a point here, George, there's a lot of people that even know common sense but are ignorant at the same time, on all ages. And you know what? You're right about one thing. This is the truth. You would think that some of these people because of their ages, that they would have a lot more common sense based on how long they live. But some of them, believe it or not, they don't. I'm going to continue this.
And this guy's into old videos, blasts from the past. He's into old videos that he does on the, from the past. But blast from the past is the guy's account on YouTube. And I'm going to just show this guy has the audacity and the balls to say that my show reeks.
Yeah, how dare he talks about your show reeks? I mean, that is against the law. That is slander. Wow.
And sucks. Let's go ahead and show one of these clips here. This is Insomnia All Night writing.
There's got to be some violation anytime you say that this guy said that your show reeks and sucks. Because I'll be honest with you, my mother thought the same way. I have Verizon, okay, George, and we have a feature in the apps on the Verizon cable box where we can watch YouTube. And so I watched the Gorgeous George movie, one of the movies that Sean made, and my mom was like, can we turn to something else because this is boring? I said, why is it boring? Because it ain't not much they're doing, and she couldn't even understand a word that was going on between the dialogue of your skits. She thinks your show's boring too. Twat.
Meaning 1990, Will Markland style. Let's see what this shit's all about.
Yeah, would you just start writing again? Okay.
Now when I get his, when I point his face out, there he is, right there with a hat to the right. I can't get the arrow to point. You can tell this is back in the 90s, or probably back in the 80s. And supposedly,
it's not in the 80s, dipshit. If you look at the title screen, it says 1990.
what they're doing, they're up all night doing some kind of writing. And you got some fat guy right there.
Game Boy, let me have the Game Boy.
That keeps saying the same rhetorical thing over and over again. And right here is I guess this guy's named Jeff. I don't know. This bores me to
Game Boy.
tears. And then you have no idea what the hell they're doing. This is supposed to be a comedy.
Remember that version of Game Boy used to take 4 AA batteries? I mean, that was a lot of batteries.
Public access comedy thing. And I'm not going to play this whole damn thing. In the video, he takes a bowl. And that's not him. He'll appear
Could you, fast forward the video and show us this Will Markland fella, dude?
in a second. He's wearing like a baseball cap. Showing his true identity here. That guy's him right there, if I'm not mistaken. That's him right there.
Wow, that's Blast from the Past. Well, I talked to Blast from the Past, and he said that's not Will Markland. But coincidentally, his name is Will Markland also. Could Blast from the Past be Will Markland Jr.? Or it could be the same Will Markland in this photo. Because, honestly, when I actually looked up this video, I think I saw him commenting saying that this background or this clip that George is right now showing to you guys is actually behind the scenes. It's not actually the show that they do. So George is playing just a background behind the scenes kind of show, but it's not the actual real public access show that they do. And I wouldn't care if this is actually the Will Markland that's on this screen. Either way, I don't care. It doesn't really matter to me. But it seemed like it matters to George for some reason. Hit the wrong button. Let's continue.
Yes. That is Will Markland right there. That is Will Markland right there. Baseball hat. And you'll see what I'm
Here's kind of shabby.
talking about. He's taking a bowl. I'm not even going to play it, the whole thing. Some kind of bong or bowl he's taking, and
If you're not going to play the whole thing, why it ends up being 8 minutes and 15 seconds.
and like he's going to blow up, or he's going to do some crack or something. Because you can tell the guy's on crack. That's Will Markland, folks, right there.
Maybe it could be makeup.
Pizza left over from the sports show.
And this is a bunch of frivolous gibbers, what this is.
It's not but behind the scenes of a show, like backstage. It's not the actual show, George. But you can see what George is trying to do his little so-called disclaimer slash comebacks.
There he is. There he is.
You already repeated yourself. There he is. There he is. We know that.
Bring the stovetop stuffing. Jeff, would you just start writing again?
And you get this guy in the back who keeps saying the same old thing. Jeff, did you just start writing again? Jeff, did you just start writing again? This fat guy with glasses right here. But, I mean, this is supposed to be a comedy
Yeah, funny because he's telling people to write and he's playing on the Game Boy.
show right here. This is supposed to be a public access show. Let's see if we can understand what the hell's going on here.
Okay. I like it.
There's Mark.
Actually, this video itself is actually entertaining than what George is showing. And honestly, I find the characters on this little slash backstage show or backstage, behind the scenes clips are very interesting. But I wish there was a whole episode of Insomnia all night. But I don't know.
One right there with the baseball cap, trying to be cool with putting the cap on the backside. There you go.
A lot of people put caps on the back of their backside.
He is right there with his shades on. There's Will Markland right there, folks. What a piece of shit.
You already said that's Will Markland how many times? And you got in there to talk about that guy with the Game Boy repeating himself.
Here's Jeff playing a video game. You're sitting there just like that. I'm thinking about how to exploit this idea of pop rock sprinkled on popcorn.
Oh my God. The fuck? The hell is this about?
Well, it'd be great, like you go to movies with people, they get to the real dramatic moment, it's real quiet. You see one at the top. Boom! Rose there, get drum out.
Ooh, yeah.
Then we have to bring him to the shoot and let the student learn them.
Oh my God.
And every time he asks a question, he has to do this.
I really want to see this now. Oh my God, this is. Can't believe this. What's going on here?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Mr. Graves, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, actually in the class watching or over his shoulder. No. After the principal sends him off on his first job, he breaks out the sunglasses and says, "I'm gonna have to keep my eyes on you. I have to keep an eye on you."
Okay.
Now, what if we
Ooh.
those, right? Oh, so they opened automatically? Yeah, automatically. Someone off camera. Mr. Graves.
He really, this Will Markland looks like the director of this show.
And, closes up. I guess you could be in a wise night.
Ooh.
Shoot a monologue as long as Ed's here. And just go. Let's just get Coppola to.
Stop whining.
We'll have somebody make some better motorized. Oh, yeah. We had that last Starfighter.
And put the camera to the screen.
I remember that.
I don't see your trashy room or house.
I don't think we need to have that. We can't use that in these shots.
Oh God. Look at all that shit in the back. Look at that. Look at this shit. There's some hidden stuff.
Crickets chirping. Can you hear them? I sure can hear them.
Did you just start writing again? Okay.
Same old thing. Did you just start writing again? I mean, this is a
Come up with something funny, Jeff.
this is a public access show right here, right?
What do you think I am, the head writer or something? Gotta get the. Can you see it? Jeff, would you just start writing again? Roger.
The hell?
Oh, hold on, he's serving.
Crickets chirping.
No, I think he is.
Hey, I see a part of your face, George.
Genitalia. What about Doug?
These windows look kind of dated. Honestly, you really need to change them. I wouldn't be surprised if you get leakages from snow or rain.
Doug, I like Doug. I just don't like Roger. I'm screwing around with the glasses. Any set or anything?
Yeah. Insomnia all night? More like a good way to put you to sleep. You call that insomnia all night. No, that's not insomnia. That's definitely a show that can put you to sleep. And yet this bastard has the balls and to tell me that my show sucks. He has the balls to tell me that my show sucks, but this guy has no talent
Fun.
in his damn testicles. Matter of fact, I have more talent in my testicles than this guy has in his whole fucking in his whole existence.
Okay. Okay. My mom could even like watch you because she was bored watching your show.
Will Markland, try again, bitch. All right.
Okay, thank you for watching. This is Piss 4400/review. I think number 3 or 4, Will Markland. Whatever. Bye now.